I don't know what that comp should have looked like in the end. I'm not sure if it's a good enough tier comp to win, but it would have been nice to hit 3rd or 4th with it. I don't think Swain hitting the Phantom was unlucky or lucky either way. I think it was fine. Swain with no items at level 1 isn't going to carry anything. Swain level 2 will carry stuff, and it's worth selling to transfer items over to that, but Swain level 1 doesn't do anything. You don't think Swain 2 carries very much? Swain 2 is super insanely strong, dude. Am I doing the F2K streamer brawl? Sure am, Zam. On Monday, you mean? The one that Jorbs is putting together? Yep. I think I've met nearly everyone. Well, actually, that's not true. I've only met about half that. I'm going to actually forward and chat with that. Our items were okay. I think the first RFC was really good. I think the second RFC was not very good for us. Don't know quite what I would do with that. It's just eight F2K streamers going to be playing some TFT. I don't know if it's a single game or if it's multi-game or what the deal is. I missed it last week because I was out of town. But this week, doing that should be fun. Last TFT did, I think, was best of 3. Oh, okay. It starts at a really awkward time for me. And on a Monday is a day I normally work out, so it's like, it fucks with my schedule quite a lot. It's an annoying time to host it. I don't know, we'll see. Ever feel like doing some viewer games and just go for crazy builds? I kind of just go for crazy builds always. The tank Swain Teal deal. I don't think you really, Kalis, I think one of the goals of Swain 2 is actually you put him up front because you want to trigger his ultimate as fast as humanly possible. And you just throw a GA on him so that if he does take too much damage, he just dies and then heals through it as he's dying, which is fine. I don't know. Swain 2 is a very powerful piece. Swain 1 is not such a powerful piece. But we didn't have much money. It's the problem. Couldn't get to 8 any faster, and I don't know how to improve that comp without hitting that brand early. Like the Anivias and Lysandra upgrade, sure. Daisy is not very exciting. We can't get rid of Kennen because Kennen's part of the ninja part of that. The ninjas were fine, but like we're missing like a front line. And I think Ninja Assassins is 7, right? It's Akali can't be counterfeited, Zed can't be counterfeited, any assassin's fine. We got denied all of the spatulas. I guess we could have dropped Eve for Assassin Kenny, which would have been pretty good. That would have given us another spot to open up, although Eve was one of our demons. And then, so it's the 3 assassins. There's 2 ninja overlaps with that, right? The other 2 ninjas are Kennen and Shen. That's 5 for assassin ninja. And that leaves us between 2 and 3 parts left. What do we build? It makes some sense to fit in 2 parts for an elementalist. Makes some sense, I guess, for like, I don't know, what else would your front line be? Like 2 brawlers with no synergies? Doesn't seem great. 2 knights? Doesn't seem great. 2 demons? That seems a little better. Eve's already a demon. Or like 1 demon. Like Aatrox and like a Yasuo. That would be pretty nice. That's Blade Master 2. I don't know. I don't know what your last part of that is. Guardian? Yeah, maybe. I've heard Guardian Assassins is a thing, but I don't really know how to... I don't know. I haven't messed with Assassins much. And I don't know how to build Eve. Eve has been a carry against me, but I can't seem to get her to carry. What's with this Q? I don't know. Well, we did Brandon Elementalist. It just wasn't very good. Well, we were never offered a spatula sandpaper condom, so we don't have a choice about that. We were last pick in the carousel every single round until the last round where we died. or up through the last round, and then we died. So we never had the option of a carousel, just of a spatula, just wasn't available to us. And we certainly never had a floating sword and a spatula. Like, that just wasn't even close to being on the table. Swain is okay if we can get him to 2. Like, quite good if we can get him to 2 with items. The problem is the Kenny items are the Swain items, right? Those are the same items. So what? I'm going to transfer items from Kenny to Swain and then lose Ninja? It doesn't seem likely. So I have to build another Kenny as I'm doing that? It's possible. Not with the money we had, though. If there's any difference between like these like high tier like D2, D1 like Master Smurf fucking lobbies where everyone's a goddamn Master Smurf, the biggest issue is the biggest difference is everyone like hangs on. Like, it's always like, oh, it's round 9-2 and there's 7 people left at 1 health, which is really hard to siphon LP out of. I don't know, I don't have to build Elementalist just because I have Kenny and Brand. It seems like a single solid piece, like adding Alessandra and Nivea is fine to that comp. It's just like, man, when your rank is Kenny, Shen, and Nivea, double RFC Zed, 2 other assassins, like, your line is so flimsy. There's no front line to do anything. Come on. At 100, like a 10-minute queue, some guy loads into this using his pocket watch, like the clicky one, you know, like the monocle and pocket watch, or the click with it's all mechanical. That's what he's playing on right now. I don't know how he's running it. The problem is for me, like my experience with this is if I click again, I crash. Ghost could have taken the second RFC. It's not a very good second item for assassins there. Like, no one really wants it. Brand for our attack speed. Like, are we crashed? Like, I can still interact with this. This is now like a 10-minute, 100% load time thing. The game is probably being played out without me. We're probably losing LP out of it, but I don't know that. The game is still responding. I don't know how they can make such a shitty client with such a huge company that's been playing for so many years. As long as I can interact, I'm not crashed, right? Anyone who's played League a little bit longer have like what I do here? Do I just wait it out at 100% for 2 minutes here? Gotta outsource this one because I don't know what happens here. Chad, I need help. I need to tap your collective experiences here. What do I do? Just waited. Wow. There's no way this guy should be playing on this PC. That's a ridiculous. Wow, these items suck. The guy wait for me to go all the way over there to take the rod. The fucking prick. Mood and first result. Thanks. We did it. Warmogs Lysandra, let's go. Clear the creep rounds in no time at all. She like early Warmogs. They stopped. They removed the loading indicator because people were flaming them. They should definitely be flamed for that shit. These units all suck. Tristana is the best unit. Tristana and Kazakhs, rather. Darius is really bad unless I saw Skara do Imperial 4 last night. It seemed very strong. It was Imperial 4 into Imperial 4 Blade Master 6, which is pretty fucking epic. With a level 2 Swain. So, I mean, that sounds a little high rolly. But that looks pretty good. Yes! Thank God. No Camille left behind. That was the name of this fight. Tactician Bug was like, we got a good Camille. Milk them for their pocket money and their lunch money. Both.
Here comes the boom.
I don't know, chat.
Precision and grace.
Warmogs is the king of early win streak, then it does nothing. Doesn't do nothing. It's a lot of HP. It's a really good item for Yasuo. It's fine on some of the other tanks that you want. But it doesn't have a lot of text past that. I mean, what else am I going to build? Redemption? Little joke. More Camille. Perfect. Garen, Camille, Thane. Our first round is level 1 nobles. Sweet. We did it. The fucking Warmogs. We did it. Okay. Got a couple of these, couple of those, couple of those. Yeah. Spinning. Give them nothing. We give them 1 kill, unfortunately. I mean, Warmog's Garen is sweet, guys. I know what you're talking about. Like, tanky as all hell. And all it takes is the commitment of a powerful thing like Warmogs. It's kind of nice that I don't want the rest of these. Do I still want Noble? Don't know. Level 2 Ahri with the static shiv. Wow, that sucks for us. That's super strong. Oh, they're all level 2 units. I just noticed that. Can we kill the Ahri here? We can kill the Ahri. We can still win this fight. No, it's too late. Close though.
They joined the wrong army.
It's interesting, Guapo. I find that the client is not very good. If I tap, I find that I can crash the client by checking repeatedly if I'm loading or not. So I always try to just not interact very much, just enough to make sure that I'm not frozen. Huh. More Gunslinger. Some Blade Master in the meantime. I think Warmog Shen might be the most hilarious thing in the entire world, so maybe we'll play that for a little bit. These are looking pretty useless to me.
I'll sleep with theirs. With honor. With honor.
They have a lot of disruption from my Tristana. It's too bad. I don't think it matters. I think Shen beats the shit out of the rest of their team, but... Do I want another Blade Master? I've got Shen in there. I thought I was building Gunslingers, but I might be building Blade Masters. We've got Camille sitting over there. We've got half a Fiora. Well, a third of a Fiora. Alright, we won a lot of rounds. But we might have to fix this. We might have to not spend so much time winning rounds. Might not be good for our long-term health. We have a Tear and a bow shell. So we have Hush, which is a Gunslinger only item. Static Shiv, however, is an item for everybody. I just got it robbed at the last second. Fantastic. I don't even know how I was released then. Like, what? Like, why was I released second to last? Shouldn't I have been released last? Like, is this a visual bug? We're tied, and I got released in the third round? Because I wasn't ready at all to be released. I want a third Blade Master in here, I guess. If you're tied, it's random. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. Do I want to build a Hush? I like Hush, but it's a Gunslinger only item.
Here comes the boom.
The worthy will survive.
Need to econ here.
Claw or
Wait long enough, you'll even get a Nidalee. Does it do anything for us? Should wait till Krugs, shouldn't I? Don't want to wait till Krugs. Don't want to wait! Is Nid better than Blade Master? Maybe. Can we win this fight? Maybe. Pretty nice Shen ult. This is the level 2 Ahri. No. Ooh. Close though. It's a very strong opener with Ahri. These pieces, I don't know about these pieces. The Nid just might be straight bait. Gunslinger, Blade Master, transition pieces, second Aatrox in a Gangplank. I think that pushes me in that direction. We'll see the items in a minute, but I think that is going to be a foregone conclusion. It's interesting Sedge too, but not something I really want to go. May not need the Graves. Maybe it's Gunslinger 2 right now. Smash! So I can econ selling that and those.
They joined the wrong army.
Alright. So that's walking away from Gunslinger 4. But I have so many Blade Masters right now, it feels likely that I'm probably doing Gunsling Blade 3 for now. No items is also kind of a push for the same. I wonder if I hush the Gangplank or hush the Tristana. So this piece can come out for this piece. And then this frees up this piece if I want to do something. Like another Shen. I don't even know if that's good particularly. That bug just got over here. We did silence it, so it's not generating mana, which is good, and it's only a level 1 bug, but it will kill this unit. Oh, nice. The second silence. Do we just have no damage here? What's going on there right now? Warmog's crushing that fight. I wonder if I should have sold for Econ there. Sold Dilution. 25th Zed. I don't know, maybe Dilution's a better piece than that. Feels kind of like no.
Rally to me.
This is technically another ninja. Could have 3 ninjas here. Do I want 3 ninjas? 3 ninjas is like 4 ninjas except infinitely worse. Maybe I should take the level 2 Camille out. Unfortunate timing. Didn't manage to protect our Tristana. Ate all the ults. We getting shrunk? No, it's just a lot of damage. Sucks. Say no to ninja bait. We'll say maybe to ninja bait.
Here comes the boom.
I'd really like to see another Aatrox right now. Having Aatrox 2 or a Shen 2 right now would be huge. Because our team isn't getting stronger at the moment. I'm deliberately not rolling before leveling right now. Is that Ranger 4? No, it's Ranger 3 with Jinx. With the Sej. Pretty nasty. Can we win this fight? Can if we get some good gunslinger proxy. One arrow it is. So we'd like Leona here. We're not going to get it. I don't care about assassins. There's no second good piece for us, really. Oh, that's not true. I didn't see the twisted. Nice. Still a chance then. That's what I'm saying. Still a chance to live and love. Nope, just kidding. I got fucked. Get fucked, filthy. Oh, okay. Should have said so. Alright, I'll take this. Leaves us open to Morellonomicon. Leaves us open to Red Buff. We really want 2 Chain Vests now, which normally is a good place to be, because Chain Vests are like a dime a dozen and they don't do anything except those 2 pieces I just said. But, we'll see. I doubt we can go 2 more fights. It's 3 fights to level naturally. A lot of econ right now. Just at 80 health, do we tank a little bit of health for a little bit more econ here? What is this comp trying to do? Well, see the synergies written on the side over here? I'm trying to do those synergies. But really what I want to do is upgrade along the way. Pretty rough fight. Who were all the Zeds last game, right? Do not disagree. Not even against picking up 2 of them right there. Wish the loss wasn't quite as brutal as this. We lost so quickly though, at least didn't transform, so maybe it was about even. That was the #1 seed. Thought I saw an Aatrox, and then I got really excited. I'm like, Aatrox! And then it wasn't Aatrox, so it was less exciting. I can tell that story again if it will help.
I'll sleep with bare legs.
Dead sleep. I need another gunslinger, but I don't have another gunslinger. Put another Blade Master in it, doesn't do anything. Any upcoming games I'm looking forward to? No. I mean, kind of like, I don't know how to describe the process. Like, maybe like as a maybe as like a non-streamer, like what you're kind of thinking of is like, well, I'm really looking forward to this game coming out and waiting to play that. And I do that sometimes, but so rarely do I think of it that way. It's kind of for me like, I'm looking forward to the next game. Why are you standing there, Aatrox? Looking forward to the next game. Like, you just spent all that time not attacking and now we lose. That's frustrating. I look forward to the next game that kind of fits my play profile of games that I want to play. And those come out often without my awareness before, like a month before time. So I track like 100 games, like not exaggerating. Like our spreadsheet of tracking games is ridiculously full. So yeah, I'm looking forward to a lot of games, but I don't know that I could list even a single game off the top of my head. I'd have to go check the spreadsheet. So yes is the answer, but kind of a weird yes. It is Gunslinger 4 off Graves, but I'm pretty sure we don't want to go back for that. Pretty sure we want to go forward for Jinx. Am I enjoying TFT? I'm frustrated with how hard it's been to hit Master. Other than that, I've been pleased with it. I don't know. It's a weirdly saturated game. Just tough for me. Darkest Dungeon 2 is on my list. Crowfall is on my list. Empire of Sin looks pretty cool. That's something that Kex just brought to my attention recently. Things like that. Alright, what can we build with this? We can build an Assassin, we can build a Glacial, we can build a Sorcerer. We can build a Morellonomicon. And what I actually want is not any of those things. I'd like to hit some upgrades here.
I was forged by winter.
That's a big one. Do I want to transfer the Warmogs? I do. $38 here. Would have liked to upgrade the Shen. And I would like to assign some of my items. I think Warmogs has got to go on somebody. Where does Warmogs go? GP probably. Oh, GP's dead, right? No. Or not Warmogs, Morellonomicon rather. Does he have Noble? He sure fucking does have full Noble. I guess I'll just take 1,000 damage and really enjoy that experience. Sweet.
I shall show them what it is to fall. Here comes the boom.
A slow death will be their reward. Feeling lucky? None can hide.
Though many try. Here comes the boom.
What is this now? Something else that's just annihilating us? Sure is. Okay, we're getting pretty beat up right now. Gotta hit that, gotta hit some value units here. Missing the Aatrox. I don't have Draven items, although Draven is one of the pieces that naturally fits into something like this.
Ready, aim, fire.
Did you bait much? Looks kind of bad. Don't have any damage. Kill them both, please. Kill that now. Now kill that. Not quite good enough. Bleeding, bleeding, bleeding. Hey, Joe. Had better days. That would be a very strong pick for us. Okay. Jinx is one of the pieces we'd really have liked to have hit. This gets us Blade Master 6. I don't know if Blade Master 6 does anything for us, but it gets us there. Half cost of a Gunslinger, though. That's 100% why I picked him, is exactly for that reason, because I can take the item off him. How's the tournament going, Joe? Joe is out in Las Vegas playing Magic. How do I get a 6th Blade Master in here? A buyout, or I roll, no, or buyout. Put an Aatrox in. I'm never using Camille, right? Jinxing Camille is actually okay. Maybe it should have been Camille over Draven. This guy's got a Draven too. With an RFC that just kills through Shen. Oh, don't heal him for like 1,000. Oh my god, that was the biggest redemption I've ever seen. Fuck. Are we just dead? We might just be dead from that. Fuck you, game. Alright, I mean, he's got Draven 2. Jesus, 8th place is here so bad. Jinx 2.